I mean, come on, if someone asks you, what makes you Singaporean, you wouldn't pipe, I'm Singaporean because I can speak Singlish, would you?
Alright, maybe. Aiyah, at least it's unique lah. How you translate go stun, go a stern? That just sounds wrong. We'll lose so much variety and what makes up such a part of the Singaporean psyche. It's a sin, I tell you.
These Nan Hua High students are performing Nan Hua Speaks, a weekly sketch performed at the school. This is to get students to be more aware of common English grammatical mistakes and mispronounced words. The man behind the initiative, Mr. Arthur Kok.
I suppose my first goal was to do away with the idea that English is foreign and inaccessible, hence a sketch. It's putting English on the stage, in the spotlight, recognizing that English, like the person who speaks it, is, performed. So we need to acknowledge that and then to be good in it. I think it's something that is live and lively, hopefully, as a consequence. So because of these elements and the possibility of failure, of real gaffes, the audience is naturally more engaged.
We're well known for it. Linguists from all over the world flock to Singapore for this very reason.
That may be the case for linguists, but they only make up a tiny fraction.
It's entirely student-driven, so students come up with a brief script for the words that we want corrected. We feed them the words, but they come up with the context and the lines. Of course, after they come up with something, they run it by some teacher in our department, but we tweak it minimally so that it is something that is from students for students.
As Nan Hua Speaks makes it fun to be critical about the poor use of the English language, students enjoy being involved in the performance.
It's the first time that students actually have an opportunity to speak in front of 2,000 people, which is not an easy feat. Early in the morning, and you have to really gear yourself up for it. And it's been really meaningful and educational.
Mr. Kok is among 10 other teachers who received the Inspiring Teacher of English award. These teachers are recognized for going out of the way to devise clever teaching methods to get students speaking right. Nan Hua Speaks is one of the reasons why Mr. Kok was honoured.
We are aiming for the widest possible application, so we are not treating esoteric words, but we're looking at words that are commonly abused or misused. So I'll give you some examples. Many students, when they complain about the pressures of life, they say, I'm very stressed up, right? But the term is stressed out. So we have a conversation where one of the speakers uses the wrong phrase while the other one uses the correct one, and then we get the student body to guess, to take a vote, right, and decide which one is the correct one, and then we tell them the answer. It must be explicit teaching. So that's what happens.
For Mr. Kok, bringing good English to the students at Nan Hua was a good challenge for him, especially because of the school's Chinese background.
I chose to come to Nan Hua knowing that it has a particular predisposition. I mean, why go to a school where you can't add all that much value to it? I'd rather go to a school where it's an acknowledged challenge and to do something to turn that challenge into an opportunity.
Mr. Kok's efforts have seen success. Some students have even taken to correcting their teachers' language.
I have some teachers coming to me saying, it's really shocking. I was just soundly embarrassed in class today because, my student outed me. And I had a good laugh with them because we take it in the right spirit. See, that's the thing. It's not just about making English non-threatening to students, but also to teachers as well, so that as the whole school levels up, maybe there's some real hope for our nation.
But Mr. Kok's work is far from over.
I was marking this essay, and this person wrote, "My parents were boiled with rage." I thought to myself for a while, boiled with rage? And I underlined it and I put the comment, why not add potatoes and carrots? Yeah, so it's examples like this that, give us a rise and help us to go on, but also help us to see how much further we have to go. Yeah, but we won't give up.
Next, find out how one teacher rocks his students and get them speaking better English.